Hi, it's me, Dora V here, and I am going to react to a very old BuzzFeed article. Yeah, it's old as hell. And, yeah, this is old. 31 Ways to be the Worst Person at Panera Bread. Hey, hi, I want 2 bowls of French onion soup with no onions. Has someone actually done that? Or are they just being assholes? Anyway, this is, like, November 13th. 2013, so you're looking at 6 years ago. And so it's old, but this is the first time I've ever read it, and Panera Bread's is actually one of my emergent favorite places, and I actually found it through Jimmy John's of all places. I like Jimmy John's a lot too, but what happened is I was looking for places that delivered, and I was whining about how Jimmy John's is too expensive. So I looked at Panera Bread and decided to sign up, and you get a free pastry if you sign up, and then I'm like, nah, I'll go to Jimmy John's instead. But that free pastry just burnt a hole in my mind until I finally went ahead and ordered some, and I've been liking Panera Bread ever since. I'm part of the rewards program, so you get some pretty cool rewards, and I like them. I mean, some of it's a bit overpriced, some of it's not, it just depends. But anyway, let's see about these 31 ways to be the worst person at Panera Bread. Anyway, let's see. Number 1, order acorn soup. Acorn soup. I wonder if that's just trolly shit. That sounds like troll crap to me. It's whatever. Be a predictable teenage girl. Plot twist. A teenage girl orders something other than mac and cheese, a Caesar salad, or broccoli cheddar soup. I'm not seeing anything wrong with this. Like, is there some kind of a rule, like teenage girls are supposed to order certain things? Like, is there some kind of rule, like, what do they have to order to, like, not be teenage girls? I mean, I have never ordered any of this. I mean, I'm not a teenage girl, but I have yet to try the mac and cheese or stuff. I wonder what they taste like. I don't know, they're just a bit pricey, so I don't. Like when a group of girls come in right before close and you already know they're going to order mac and cheese and smoothies. Oh, right in before closing? Well, I guess that can be pretty irritating. Bitches love pastries. Panera Pro. Well, I love pastries. What's wrong with that? Be bewildered by the idea of soup. This lady had a $1 off of soup on her card and said, well, that's stupid. Who would come and get soup? Are you serious? I would. I'd get some soup. Oh yeah, $1 off soup? I'd love that since their soup is pretty pricey. Is this creamy tomato? Yes, ma'am. But it's too red. Well, ma'am, tomatoes are red, so yeah, that's kind of, oh, wow. I mean, some people, though, like, they just want clarification. Well, anyway, would you like bread, chips, or an apple as your side? Soup. Well, soup can be a side, but it's only really a side if it's like soup and salad, soup and sandwich. But yeah, Panera problems. Lose your shit if you can't get a baguette. Telling a customer that we're out of baguettes, and they react as if you told them their dog died. Are the baguettes really that good? I've never had them, to be honest. Or a burrito. A couple came in today and asked where the burrito menu was on our display board. Get out! Yeah, it would be cool if they had burritos. Be interesting. Or hash browns. Do you guys have hash browns or anything? No, they don't. If it's not on their menu, they don't have it. See, that's simple. Be unable to eat literally anything. When a guy comes in to order and says he can't eat anything hot, cold, or spicy. And what can he eat, I wonder? Some of that might just be trolling, though. Yeah, whatever. Failed to handle a bagel shortage and perform crude gestures to employees. Someone just flipped off one of our assistant managers because we just ran out of Asagio bagels. Damn, that's asshole-ish. See, that is rude to wait staff right there. That's it. It's a lot more than just, I need a Asagio bagel, and I need a this. Like, it takes more than that. And do not understand the difference between a bowl and a cup. When people ask if a bowl or a cup is larger, what do you think? I don't know. Some cups can be huge. Like, have you seen the coffee mugs? Like, some of them are massive. Yeah, I think a bowl is usually bigger. I only ever had the cup of soup, though, so... Or basic sandwich math. What's the difference between a half sandwich and a whole sandwich? Hashtag, are you kidding me? Yeah. But you see, sometimes when people ask those questions, they're very exacting, so they want clarification, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Anyway, next. Or anything about anything. Understand nothing. I hate when stupid fucks expect you to know exactly what they're talking about. Force someone to concoct you this gross mess. That moment when a customer wants a 1/3 tomato, 1/3 corn chowder, and 1/3 black bean bowl of soup. I don't know, not gonna lie, that doesn't sound bad at all. Can you actually do that though? Like, I know you can customize orders, but I've never heard of something like this. 13. Ask for a focaccia bread. A what now? If you can't pronounce focaccia, ciabatta, baguette, assaggio, frontega, or soba, eat elsewhere. Then go straight to hell. Nobody's perfect. I don't know how to pronounce some of this. I guess I can't eat at Panera anymore. I'm sorry. Whatever. Or Santiago. When people come in and ask for Santiago bread instead of assago, are you serious? This is a joke. Well... But some people do have difficulty with that. I mean, I don't think that's bad. I mean, it happens. Demand soup that is ontologically impossible. Hi, I want 2 bowls of French onion soup with no onions. Well, I think they mean like the onion bits. Like, so they want the flavor, but they don't want the actual onions. That may be what they mean. I don't know, it does sound a bit difficult. Commit assault and battery over your salad problems. Customer threw a fork at me because she wanted whole grilled checks on her salad, like a real restaurant. Seriously? See, that's rude to waitstaff. Like, I think it's a lot more than just not saying please and thank you. Anyway, try to murder the coffee cream. I had a customer attempt to shove the half and half in the trash hole at the coffee station. Next time it's gonna be him. Oh, damn. Yeah, I don't blame you. Put non-free drinks in free water cups. When you catch people drinking iced tea in the water glass. So? Like, I thought you could do that, though. Like, that's part of a hack. Like, if you get, say, a cup, like, you can have some tea or coffee as long as you're a paying customer. I mean, that's what maybe it's like that now. This is an old article, so... Request additional genitalia with your order. I swear to God, this woman just asked for extra penis sauce on her Thai salad. You know, some workers might take that literally. I think she meant peanut sauce. Come on. Call it the H word. Girl walks into Panera. Oh my gosh, this is the most hipster cafe I've ever been to. No. What? Exactly. Not even close. I've been to hipster cafes. This isn't even close. Anyway, failed to play it cool. Why do you come to Panera every day? Get a hobby. Well, some people do. I mean, I'm not one of those people, but some people are, like, very dedicated regulars. Like, I see nothing wrong with that. Am I missing something here? I mean, whatever. As long as you're not disruptive, I think that the Panera people don't care. Anyway, inquire about crouton quality. Making croutons, and a customer asked me if I was doing it right. What the? Why don't you do it? Crouton. Making croutons right? I don't think they make croutons right there. Anyway, demand your bagel hand-buttered. No, I will not butter your bagel for you. What the fuck? Am I your wife? Oh, damn. Yeah, the only thing they'll do for you with bagels is toast it and slice it, and that's about it. Dress up like a boar and demand sugar. Someone came into Panera with boar tusks glued onto her face and asked for sugar and then ran out. Okay, that's just weird. Okay, whatever. Ignore the concept of the paper return basket. When customers put the paper right in front of the basket that says pager return, clearly it's too hard to... Oh, I read that wrong. Holy shit, pager. Oh, they're talking about the little trackers? Oh, okay. I thought it said paper. Well, anyway, ignore the concept of the pager return basket. But customers put the pager right in front of the basket that says pager return because clearly it's too hard to read. Or people are really that fucking lazy. I don't think so. I think they're just jerks and thoughtless and mean, or some of them are. But I think most people put the pager in the basket, just like the lotion. Now, hello, tarot. Ooh, 3 of Pentacles. Anyway. Or drop it off in the butter thing. Oh, they're talking about the pager. Like, are you serious? Wow, that's just dickheaded. Wow. Too long, didn't read the menu. Like, 10 people asked if the chilled shrimp salad was fried, grilled, warm, hot. What? Again, like, this could be people, like, who just need clarification, you know, like, because some people are really that, I guess, insecure, like, they just need to know exact, whatever. Anyway, do this. Hi, can I have a Cuban chicken panini, but can you make that into a sandwich? Oh, and toast it, please. Thank you. Oh, what? Is a Cuban chicken panini even a thing? Because I was under the impression that a Cuban sandwich is a bit different. Anyway, 29. Pure laziness at its finest. Oh. Yikes. The trash is right there, wow. I just think that's being asshole-ish more than anything. That's rude to waitstaff. Expect a dollar menu. Lady came in and was shocked by the fact that we don't have a dollar menu. Get the fuck out. It'd be interesting if they did, though. I'd buy from there. Pull this move. Last but not least. When customers come in at 9:56 and order full meals for here. Wow. See, that is dickheaded right there. Or right before close. I mean, rapid pickup is one thing, but doing that shit, yeah. I really don't blame people for being a bit psycho about that. Asshole-ish. Let's see what the comments say. Let's scroll back up here. See about the comments. Let's see some comments here. Panera is overrated. I guess in some ways, but in other ways, like, I don't see how number 2 is bad. They're ordering what they want to eat. I understand 3 though, since coming in that late is rude. Yeah. I love Panera. That being said, I'm a spelling champ and an obsessive reader. I did not know Asagio and Focaccia were pronounced that way. Neither did I. I don't even know how to pronounce the latter one. There are over 228,132 words in the English language alone. Someone not knowing how to spell pronounce a couple of them doesn't mean they're an idiot and doesn't deserve a jerky response. Agreed. Yeah, fair enough. These comments are fairly new. I love Panera. I love it. So the ones saying to get a hobby, shut the fuck up. You'd think you'd be glad to see the same people each day that don't suck. I know I do it in my job. Granted, if you got someone who comes into Panera daily but still fucks up their order, can't read the menu, makes impossible requests, then gets all pissy when you can't magically make it happen, then yes, you can be annoyed. But I promise to always order correctly and patiently, bust my table, and not leave the pager in random places. See you tomorrow. Ate there once. Overrated, shitty restaurant in my opinion. I'm actually hoping the one I went to was just terrible. Maybe I will try again. Okay, maybe, I don't know. The one that I go to is pretty good though. Okay, number 13 is a little bit bitchy. Language is fucked up, and I'm sorry if I didn't Google how to pronounce it before I ordered. Yeah, exactly. Killing them with kindness is the best. Pisses off the rude customers, and they can't complain without looking like an idiot. So at my restaurant, Our rapid pickup station is right in front of one of the trash stations, and more than once I have seen people put their crap on there instead of walking an extra 2 feet to the bus station, leaving me to clean it up for them. Now that's pure laziness. Yeah, it is. But I think most people aren't like that, though. It's just some people are real assholes. I work at a newly opened Panera in a small western New York town. Today, and shortly after reading this article and then sharing it with a few of my coworkers, I had a customer order a steak and blue cheese salad, but absolutely no gorgonzola because she hates gorgonzola. When I asked if she wanted a different dressing other than a blue cheese vinaigrette, she said, "No, I love blue cheese. I just don't like gorgonzola." Wait, does blue cheese have gorgonzola? I don't know. Okay. Anyway. I once had a 95-year-old woman call our cafe and cuss us because we ran out of the bread she wanted. Then her daughter called us, and when she heard that she was cussing us out, she assured us that she wouldn't do such a thing. That may be, but I'm positive she said, "You ran out of the fucking bread." Aw, yeah, that happens. That sucks. Now, there is one thing, though, that they'll give you a free pastry if they ran out of something, because that actually happened to me during a delivery. Like, they ran out of a pastry, so I ordered a cookie, and I got another cookie for free. That was so cool. Anyway, next. As an employee of Panera Bread, I can attest to most of these, because people are always rude and entirely too expectant of me to be perfect. I've been verbally abused for things I've had absolutely no control over, and yeah, it's incredibly annoying. My job may be minimum wage and not very high, but that doesn't degrade me as a person, and it definitely doesn't warrant me to be verbally flayed. So all of you who have nasty things to say about us making jokes about the types of people that come into Panera, kindly take your comments elsewhere, because most of these are very accurate and are meant to be funny. Take it for what it is, and take your negativity elsewhere. Thank you. Panera employees everywhere. Yeah, I see, that kind of rudeness is very red flag behavior. 29. I am that guy that will get fired because I told the customer to either throw his, her, their stuff into the trash and be a normal human being, or get the fuck out and never come back. But that's just me. Another reason why I can't maintain a food service job. I'm not going to treat lazy morons with respect and dignity. Just isn't me. Go be an idiot elsewhere, not where I work. Oh, that's good to hear. For the record, I am constantly at Panera because A, I love their broccoli cheddar soup, and B, I focus on work more easily when I'm out of the house. I'm kind of the same way. And yes, I order broccoli cheddar soup. Why is this a problem? Yeah, why is this a problem? Well, it's not a problem. It's a popular soup, but you learn what type of people order what food. So when they order otherwise, it's shocking. Teenage girls order broccoli cheddar soup, mac and cheese, or Caesar salad, like it says, and teenage boys order the tortellini alfredo. So what do people like me order? I'm all over the place, to be honest. But there's a lot of food I have yet to order, so whatever. I'm very unpredictable. Yawn. 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 Okay. Number 5. Reminded me of that scene in Big Daddy when they go to McDonald's for breakfast and the kid orders lasagna. I wouldn't want lasagna from McDonald's. Like, no way. They tried having pizza, like, years ago, and that didn't really work. Complaining about people not being able to pronounce the breads is a bit pretentious. They're not allowed to enjoy them because they can't pronounce them? Snobs. Yeah. Not a teenage girl here. The mac and cheese is delicious. I've yet to try the mac and cheese, so I don't know. The price daunts me. I don't understand who clientele can be so rude. Someone threw a fork at a... I don't understand what clientele can be so rude, or why. I think it's why. Someone threw a fork at a worker? Who does that? Shitty people, that's who. It's shitty people who think that because they don't work fast food, that just gives them a right to abuse those who do, and it's just absolutely shitty. I never understood where these types of people come from. I have worked in the trenches of food service, and I have worked retail. People can act like such self-entitled pricks. Employees of these places are people too. They deserve some modicum of respect. They handle your food. You don't piss off the people who touch your food. Expect it to be spit on. What's wrong with society? There's a lot wrong with it, but it would really take a while for me to get into. People like number 13 who get their panties in a twist because people mispronounce things. The worst person at Panera? That bitch. I worked in food service for quite a while, and I'm well acquainted with the accent of humanity. Most of this shit is the kind of thing that would hardly even be a blip on my radar. Complaining that people are there every day? That's what the marketers, managers, etc. want. That's how they generate income to pay your subpar wages. Yeah, exactly. So what if teenage girls like mac and cheese? Working at Panera must be a real walk in the park if that's all you got to whine about. As for a customer throwing a fork at number 16, I can't fault the guy for being upset. Customers can whine, bitch, and moan. That's kind of their job. No, that's inexcusable. It's one thing to be kind of whiny, but it's another thing to throw a fork at someone. That's physical abuse. It's absolutely shitty, and it's inexcusable. Yeah, no, you don't accept this. Like, I don't support this idea, but I accepted it as part of the board. No. It's absolutely shitty. No, there is no justification for abuse. You should not have to accept being treated like shit for any reason. So I don't care if you work, like, at McDonald's or something, you do not have to accept abuse from anyone, like, ever. Anyway, somebody comes in with Bortus number 24. Yeah, I'd probably tweet about that. Pretty damn funny. Well, that I can agree with. Preach. Nah, some of it, yeah, some of it, no. And, no, this statement's complete bullshit. Like, they provide monetary support for the company to remain in business, and their perk is that they get to act like a whiny baby. No, they don't. They get to act like adults. They get to act civil. No, they don't. No, that is garbage. Garbage, you bootlicking fuck. Garbage. Number 27. Really? The shrimp was cooked at some point. Asking about the way it was cooked is completely reasonable. A lot of these are petty, but number 8 and number 16 were pretty hilarious. Yeah, like I said, some people just want clarification, and there's nothing wrong with that. No one mentioned the listening to your phone, iPad, or laptop without headphones and letting children run amok? No, I didn't see that. Yes, how dare someone be a teenager and enjoy mac and cheese, the worst kind of customer. I know, right? I haven't even ordered any. Maybe I'm worse. I worked at a Dairy Queen in high school. Try having an entire Little League team come in at 9:59, 21 blizzards please. Oh man, wow. Also, a lady once said, "This pineapple tastes like poison." Maybe it does, I don't know. The food service industry was not for me, or any service industry for that matter. That's why I teach elementary school, so I can just sit them out if they bother me. Evil laugh. Yeah, see, the problem is that because those jobs exist, like, someone will end up there, so, yeah, I think you have to have the patience of a saint to work in service. I don't. Later on, these employees get fired for speaking their minds. They do. I work at Panera, and the only thing is that we run out of things at night because of low material, and I apologize to the customer all the time over having no bread at 8 or 9 p.m., but I love the opening shift. Also, Black Friday. I love that I am working that day. Do they really get fired? Like, I don't know. Wouldn't number 15 just be beef broth? Yeah, probably, but I think they just didn't want the shards of onion. Like, that's kind of how I see it. Yeah, I think Amber Fanan can't figure out that means make French onion soup but use broth instead of all the soup with onion pieces. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, like I said, they want the taste of onion but not necessarily the shards of onion, so... If you're calling the people who post these tweets whiny brats who think they're too good for their jobs, you're reading it wrong. No one is whining here. More just sharing with incredulity the things that happen at work because it's hilarious. Anyone who has worked at Panera can understand the universality of ridiculous the things that only seem to happen at Panera. I don't know. I'm sure it's everywhere. I'm a teenager, and I work someplace similar to this. Honestly, it is the most annoying thing when customers treat you like shit because you are a teenager. I'm not incompetent or stupid. I'm working here so I can pay for college. And when you are giving your order, for Christ's sakes, do not mumble or speed through your order when you are making changes to all the menu items. It's always loud, and when you mumble, I can't actually hear what you're ordering and want to get your order right for you. And it takes time to put in all the changes to menu items. It's not already a made-up button. It may consist of typing in 5+ things, and ordering food to dine in 30 minutes or less before close is straight up rude. Yeah, it is. True. Pick 2. Would you like soup or salad? What's a super salad? Oh, come on. Maybe they misheard you. What is with teenage girls and mac and cheese? I've noticed this on my college campus. Is it just because it's delicious? Or is there some weight loss secret to it? It's like salad and mac and cheese are the two most popular meals for girls on campus. Honestly, the only people I've ever seen eat mac and cheese are kids. So, I don't know. I've never tried it myself, so I don't know. I'm glad I can't afford this place. Well, I can barely afford it. That's why I end up getting like the least expensive items. I've worked at Panera for a month. Never again. Well, unfortunately, people do end up working there. So they definitely deserve better, but that's true with a lot of the menial jobs. I work at Starbucks and deal with many of the same. These posts aren't from whiny brats. I have a degree and a moderately successful freelance writer and designer, but that doesn't give me health insurance. That sucks. So all you asshats commenting should realize it takes a lot to work in customer-facing jobs, and it definitely makes you better for it. How about some respect for your fellow human beings and delighting in other stupidity? Fair enough. Yeah, I feel like number 13 is bullshit. Yeah. As a former Panera employee, yes, people have meltdowns when you run out of baguettes. I don't give a shit about baguettes. Whatever. I have never been to Panera before. I feel like I should dress like a boar and do all of these things at once. Make sure you film it. You work at Panera. Yeah, so what? What does that have to do with anything whatsoever? Like, that's supposed to make everything okay? It doesn't. To be fair, Tim Hortons butters cream cheeses your bagel for you, so people are probably used to that. I don't even know what a Tim Hortons is. Is that a restaurant? I don't know. I've never been there. I was like, what the fuck, the first time I went to Panera and Starbucks, and they handed me the cream cheese in a container. Well, that's what I expect. I really don't expect them to do it for me. Whatever. I've never seen a place that does it for you. But anyway, that'll do. Yeah, I think that's enough Panera for the day. See you later. Goodbye.